Okay, we should be back online again now, so... Hello, how are we doing? We should be back to normal again. It was a bit choppy there for a few minutes, but I think we're okay. Welcome on into the stream. That noise you can hear in the background is Jamie tuning up his guitar. Anytime I come on here, it seems to be always Jamie that gets mentioned or that's involved in stuff, but Jamie is probably the most active of everyone we have involved in our studio at the minute, so it's nice to be able to promote him and stuff, you know. So what's on the agenda? Well, I'm going to be interviewing Jamie. Jamie released a brand new single last night, I believe. It came out last night.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be talking to him about that, and he might sing a bit about it. Talk a bit about it. And he might sing a bit of it first, and maybe, just tell us where it came from and give us some information as regards to his plans for the future and just a bit of a catch up. So without further ado, Jamie, how's things, man?
Could you not see me there? I was trying to make a face at everyone. You couldn't see me, no?
Were you? No, I couldn't see you.
David. How are you?
We can see you now, though.
Yeah, I look gorgeous.
You look
Well, you know,
lovely. How's
in
things?
need of it. Not too bad now, yourself.
Good. It's good to have you. It's nice to have you.
Nice to be back, yeah.
Tell me this, even though this is what I asked you the last time you were on a video with me, but what have you been up to over lockdown? Over the third lockdown now at this stage.
I'm just doing a lot of trying to record more. I kind of said to myself this year that I'd focus more on recording than writing.
Okay.
Last year, I said I'd do TikTok, and I'd done that last year. I'm going to do it again this year, obviously, continue it, but I did it properly last year, and this year I'm just going to say, you know what, I better start releasing stuff instead. I have enough written now. I can keep writing to myself, but like nothing. Let me put pressure on myself anymore to write. I can just kind of put pressure on myself now to record, you know.
Yeah. So you obviously got a little bit of a recording setup for yourself and stuff like that then at the house. You got a microphone and stuff.
Mic, I got an audio box, and I have a laptop here. I have enough to record stuff, basically, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, like so.
Yeah. I suppose it's handy for sending off demos and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is handy for that. Just kind of like, at least I have no excuse now. I can't really be like, you know, I can't do it now, but I
yeah.
Excuse.
COVID kind of doesn't get in the way now at this point.
Yeah, after nearly a year of COVID, I finally decided to buy a proper mic and proper.
You just got sick of not being able to go to the studio. That was it. Like, and you're like, I need to record my own stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to record, like whenever I want. It's just over at the table. I just kind of sit over there and I record away for a while, and yeah, it's great. It's nice to have that. Luckily enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't really booked much. I've just been kind of doing a lot of TikTok, a lot of social media stuff. I've been promoting this song now for the last month or so. So it's good to finally have it out.
Yeah, there seemed to be a lot of hype around it anyway.
Yeah, it was
So
nice. There was people on TikTok and stuff, and it's weird when you hear your own song being sung back to you. It's kind of
yeah, because I
crazy.
saw you were posting some of those covers on your Instagram
Yeah,
story and stuff and things like that, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's nice to see.
yeah, weird. It was weird to see like a song that I've written on my sitting on my bed for other people around Ireland, around the world. Like the girl from Canada covered it, and I was like, how has it gotten to Canada? Like, you know what I mean? It's
That's
kind of weird.
crazy.
But
That's mad.
yeah, no, cool at the same time. It's cool. It's nice to kind of be building a bit of a fan base
Yeah,
around the place. It's nice. Yeah, it is nice.
yeah.
I it's out kind of thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Finally.
Talk to me a bit about the TikTok side of things, because we didn't really talk about it too much the last time we were talking.
Yeah.
But and I suppose you were kind of when you're in your infancy with it at that stage. Like it kind of took off for you after that. So
Yeah,
tell me what that's been like.
when we did the podcast, I think I had like 4,000 or 5,000 followers then. I think it's nearly 20,000 now. I have like 18,800 or something. So it's
That's
class
crazy,
the way.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, but like it's kind of like I don't really think about it too much. I'm just kind of like, it's just I'm only looking at a number on the screen. Like if you were to line out every single follower in front of me, I'd be like, what in the name of God? Like, is this?
Yeah.
But no, it is cool, and it's nice that it's kind of. I do put a lot of work into my TikToks and stuff, and well, not even into TikTok, into writing and into music in general, and it's nice to kind of see that coming back at me again with a bit of a reward, you know. So
Yeah.
but yeah, like this time last year, I started TikTok this time last year around this time anyway, and I just didn't think I thought I'd just be doing it kind of just for the crack, but like also I was kind of like I want to take this serious too, and then now it's gotten to a point where people were begging me to release this song, begging me to release songs, so that's kind of like it's mad, it's crazy, like I'm so thankful for it, like you know.
Yeah, it's crazy how quickly you can grow a fan base like that. You know what I mean? In a year, like, and you have this massive following. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, it's weird. TikTok is such a weird app, in the fact that, like, you know, you can get one viral video and then you suddenly have this amount of followers, some amount of followers. Like, it's different to every other app where, like, Instagram and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, where it takes a while to build a fan base. But luckily enough, in the space of a year kind of ish, yeah, I've been able to create a fan base of nearly 20,000 people, which is mad. Like, it's unreal.
And they are genuine fans at this point now.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they're not like just people who are from Tuam, Curfin and around Galway that kind of would say, oh, I know him from this and that. They haven't a clue who I am, and they love me for my music, not for me. So it's nice. Like,
yeah,
it's nice to have.
It's nice that it's not just like, oh, that's just Jamie.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they know for Girl Dressed in Gold or for Without You or stuff like that. They know me for my songs and for my music, and like it's nice that they did have that. Like I said last night, I did a live stream last night. We get to be like 80 people in the live stream on TikTok, which is good for TikTok. You don't really get as much people in the lives as you would that follow. And I was like, once we were counting down to the release because it was releasing at midnight, and I think it was like 10 to 12 or something. And I was like, once I release this song now, it's not my song anymore. It's your song, because it's kind of like it's my song when I've written it and it's in my songbook and I haven't showed anyone. But like when I've given it out to these people to listen to and to cherish and love, it's kind of like it's a part of them as well now, because if they are my fans listening to my song, it's kind of like, I don't know, they relate to it differently and the way what it was originally written about and for, like, you know. So it's kind of like it's nice that I can share that kind of thoughts that come inside my head and people, you know,
and people actually appreciate it. Like,
exactly.
I suppose a lot of it is people can actually relate to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah, especially. But I saw some quote there like a few months ago, and it was like people. Let's say you're playing to an audience of 10,000 people, like you're singing your own song. Obviously, I haven't experienced that. Hopefully, someday I will. But it was like you're singing your song to 10,000 different people, and they're singing it back to you for 10,000 different reasons, because everyone relates to the song differently, which I think is such a nice, wholesome quote. You know?
Yeah, and it's true. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, no one's gonna relate to a song the same way. Like, this song was written about something, and then let's say you might relate to it a completely different way. You might be like, oh, I like the part where he says this, or, you know, it relates to me in this way. And, like, you know, it's just like people interpret music so differently, which is just what I love about it. Like, it's written as one story, but it can have so many different stories for different people.
Yeah, it's like a universal thing, isn't it? It's really cool.
Yeah, that's what I love about it, especially this song.
So let's talk about the song then. How did the song come about, or how did
Um,
how did it come about? Yeah.
it was it was around when we were doing the concert in the Mall there about a year and a half ago.
Mm.
I remember I didn't have enough original songs written, so I was like, all right, I had half a song. I think I just had in the background is what I'm used to, the first like 2 verses, and I was like, or I kind of had to rush to write a song. But it's kind of about when you're in a relationship or something like that, and you're in love with someone, and you're kind of like, it's like I always say it's like a love song in like a roundabout way where I don't actually say love at all in the whole song.
Mm.
It's like it's just about appreciation of someone and kind of like, what is it that you see in me? Like, why do you love me? Like what is it you love about me? But also, I'm so grateful that you do love me, kind of thing.
Okay.
But kind of looking at that person that you love and being like, what is it you see in me? Like, I don't know what you see in me, but I'm so thankful that you do see this in me because we have this beautiful thing, you know? So that's what I kind of wrote it about. But I did kind of have to rush it because I remember you were like, you might need 1 or 2 original songs. So I was like, yeah, I'll write 1 or 2. And then I wrote that one. When I wrote it, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, this is kind of like an average song. But then I posted on TikTok this time last year, and it got like 120,000 views. And I was like, what name it got put on here? And then, so then since then, I've been asked I swear to God, every day I've been asked to release it. And I've just been so lazy, and I've just been, not even lazy, but like, obviously coronavirus came and I had no equipment or anything at home to record stuff. And then I finally said, you know what, I have to make it my priority to release Girl Dressed to Gold in the new year and start the new year the way we go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, to release it. Like, I have people sending me videos of them crying listening to my song last night. I thought it was mad. Like, there was 3 or 4 people that sent me videos of them crying, videos of them like so happy with their parents and stuff listening to the song. And I was like, it's amazing how a song that I recorded and wrote in my room can have such an impact on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, so, yeah, it kind of put it into perspective how much the song means to people, because it was the first. Someone commented in my live the last night. They said this was what started the song that started it all. Like, it was the first original song I put on TikTok, and TikTok has become like such a massive part of my life. And it is the first song that kind of people related to that I wrote, that they heard, like, and the first song people wanted me to release. So it's great that I have it out now and kind of like a fresh start for this year to have a song out.
Yeah, it is a nice way to start the year, actually, I suppose. Yeah. Hopefully studio will be back open soon. Like, you know, hopefully you'll actually be able to record stuff with bands and stuff. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about, I know you've been doing, like, you released this in collaboration with someone on TikTok, didn't you?
Yeah. This man, he's 2 years younger. I'm not gonna call him a man, but his name is Edwin Ryman, his name is. And he's from Sweden, and he's such a talented lad. Like, he's so, like, I know I'm saying he's so young and he's only 2 years younger than me, but like, when I was that age, I couldn't write a song. Like, I could barely write a song. And he reached out to me, not particularly to produce one of my songs, but he wanted me to sing on one of his tracks. So yeah, of course I'd be up for that. And he had this, like, he's kind of like a very kind of Swedish house mafia kind of music, you know, kind of dance music kind of thing. So I said, yeah, I'll write over one of his songs. So I wrote a song over one of his tracks. And he's yet to release it. I don't know if he's releasing it soon or when he's releasing it, to be honest. But he reached out to me in my Instagram DMs, and I just said, just send me over some of your stuff and I'll have a listen to it. Because, like, you know, some people could come in to message me and, you know, they might just be taking the piss and trying to pull the piss, like, so you kind of have to have a track and they have music. So then I was kind of like to him, he said he was a producer, and I was like, oh, would you like to have a look at this or something? Or I forget what I said. I was like, would you like to have a look at this song I'm playing or something, or I'm recording, I mean. And he was like, yeah, and I sent it over to him, but he just added stuff in the back of the song. I don't know what he did to the song, but I don't know, I kind of felt so settled, but I was like, yeah, I love this. I don't know, he was just, I don't know what he did to it, but whatever he did to it, I loved it. It was magic. And I listened to the song and I was like, oh yeah, I can imagine this song being played on the radio or somewhere. And I never kind of thought about that before, you know, when I was listening to the song. But it was nice to kind of see his outlook, and he's a lovely lad too. He's such a lovely lad. Like, yeah, he was just so excited to, like, because obviously he hadn't experienced, I don't think he'd worked with many other people before, and he's kind of like into his dance music, and this was so out of his comfort zone, like. Yeah. But yeah, he was very nice, and hopefully now he'll release that track soon that we're working on. I think I have to redo the vocals. Yeah, he was very good, and he produced it, so yeah, fair play to him. He was very nice.
But like, that all came from TikTok as well. which is so cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Like when you think about like to be honest, I don't even know where Sweden is. Like, well, I know it's beside like Denmark and then, isn't it? But like compared to Ireland, like like the west of Ireland, from someone from Sweden to reach out to me is really cool. And like I've had a good few like people like that reach out to me and stuff from all around the place, from Scotland and other places, other countries like that. So it's cool to experience that, because he's completely different. Like I've never like that style of music to me, like
yeah,
he's kind of like dance and all that stuff. So yeah, it was cool. And that came from TikTok as well. Like, and you never know who's watching on TikTok. That's the main thing. Like
that you never know, and that's kind of the exciting part about it.
Yeah, exactly. The excitement of that is cool.
I know myself, over the last like 2 weeks, I've been reaching out to an awful lot of artists on TikTok and stuff, and asking them to kind of just take the label into consideration and stuff, and the response has been huge.
Yeah,
It's class, but the fact is that there's really, really good talent out there, and TikTok is the perfect platform to actually just see it, like take it all in.
Yeah, exactly. And especially Irish people, like I've met like a lot of people through. I think I was kind of one of the first Irish kind of people to start playing music on TikTok. And I know that kind of sounds like I'm saying, oh, I was the first, but I wasn't the first. I just remember I was one of the first, because there wasn't a lot of people playing music on TikTok.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, that could work. And a lot of people have messaged me, like a lad called Jack Tiernan. He has 21,000 or 3,000 followers on it, and I'm great friends with him now. A lad called Jack Mahan. You probably know Jack Mahan.
Yeah.
He has about 2,000 followers, and he kind of said he started because he saw my videos, and said, why not? Kind of cool when two lads like who from Offaly and from I don't know where Jack's from, both Jacks from Athlone, when they reached out to me like that and kind of said, you know what, like I started this because I seen your videos. That's kind of like, Jesus Christ, like I'm 19, how have I had an impact on your life? It's kind of weird, but
Yeah,
it's cool though. Irish talent is so underrated. It's mad. Like it is mad how underrated Irish talent are. Especially like people like around my age, and you wouldn't even think how many people are. It's growing more and more, like
Yeah. What's funny for me as well is because need to catch my breath for a sec. What's funny for me is like, because I not oversee, but I like watch an awful lot of the work that you do. You know what I mean? Like I'd kind of be keeping an eye on the stuff that you're doing. And I remember when you did start posting on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then Jack Mahan came along and started posting on TikTok as well. So it was really cool to see how you actually did start that. Like it was cool to know that those boys only did start doing it because someone else was doing it.
Yeah, well, I remember the night before Jack Mahan put up his first video, he said to me, "Oh, will you give my video a watch?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I will." And I didn't know Jack. I only knew him from coming into my lives and stuff. And then he absolutely blew up properly. So fair play to him, and I'm kind of happy I could have had an effect on that. But it's like none of my doing, like all him and his talent, like. But I'm just saying, like it's like nice that I could have probably worked with each other at some point too as well. We were on about writing a song together a while back. So
that's the next thing I want to ask you about. You're writing a lot of music with other people.
I am. I kind of, even though I said there now at the start, I was like, I'm not going to take too much focus on writing, but I've gotten great opportunities out of it. Like I wrote a song today with a girl called Tessa McGuire, and she's from England, and she is a big fan base, and she's a very nice girl. I was chatting away with her today, and I wrote something now two or three songs with Brendan Murray as well. Obviously, Brendan, Tune and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of, I'm planning to write with Darren Kiley now. He's a lad from TikTok. He's about 50 or 60,000 followers, and I'll be writing with him now, I think, next week. And I'll be writing with Jack Tiernan and hopefully Jack Mahan soon enough too. And like Shane Hagan. A long list of people I'm meant to be writing with. So I know, but it's great though. I love when you can kind of, it's obviously fine writing songs on my own, but when you get a second opinion while you're writing it, it is very nice to have that, a different outlook.
Yeah.
It is nice, but I don't know if I'll be releasing the songs that I write, if it's for them, if it's for me, we haven't really decided yet. So.
But at least you're writing something though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just love writing songs, so it's just my kind of escape from the real world, I suppose.
And so yeah, you said you were writing. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know what else I was going to ask you there. Now it's gone out of my head. I got caught up in listening. So yes, any plans for future releases or anything like that?
Yeah, I have. And like Keane Donoghue got onto me there now, or Keane Donoghue last week. He did a cover of my song, and he's going to send me over the piano first. So I'm going to do a piano version of Girl Dressed in Gold and probably release that, because I've seen a lot of people do obviously release the song in the fully produced way, but then to strip the song back and just have piano, I think it'd be really nice to kind of see the difference between songs. So I said, I might as well release a Girl Dressed in Gold piano version. That'll probably be out next month or March or something, and I want to have an EP out then before June, definitely before June anyway. So I'm gonna sing it or two. So I kind of put a lot of, like I said, put a lot of emphasis on releasing music this year rather than writing it. But I'm doing a bit of both, and I'm doing as much as I can to music keeps me going. I do as much as I can,
when you're not doing anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in these days when there's nothing for doing.
Oh, it's bad.
The guitar is always there, so it's nice to have that.
Yes, very good. Right, do you wanna play the tune for us?
I will, of course. I'll try.
Let's see how it sounds over FaceTime.
I played this song about 1 million times on live. So.
You're sick of it now.
Nearly. I still love it. Right. In the background is what I'm used to. But when I'm with you, I don't feel that way. On my own is what I'm used to. But when I'm with you, my whole world changes. What do you see in my brown eyes? Do they make your heart cry? What did I see inside your soul? It was a feeling I cannot control. 'Cause I love you through it all. My girl dressed in gold. Counting tears is what I'm used to. When I'm with you, love is all that counts. Facing fears is what I'm used to. But when I'm with you, we work it out. What did I see in your blue eyes? They make my heart cry. What did I see inside your soul? Was a feeling I cannot control. 'Cause I love you through it all. Sometimes it's hard for me to say that I love you and that I need you. Sometimes I can't get the words out when I see you, 'cause I am speechless. What do you see in my brown eyes? Did they make your heart cry? What did I see inside your soul? It was a feeling I cannot control. 'Cause I love you through it all. My girl dressed in gold. My girl dressed in gold. There we go. Oh, I actually have green eyes. I don't have brown eyes. I don't know why I said.
It's lovely though. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Even
nice song.
Even just the guitar version is really nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about piano though. It's just like I think piano. I don't know. I don't play the piano.
There's a lot more emotion in the piano, I think.
Yeah, but the guitar is nice. That's how I wrote it, and that's how it was like kind of intended to be. released. But oh yeah, I'm happy. Like it's not even 24 hours, and I think it's on like 1,500 streams. So
Nice.
it's doing nice. So hopefully now I can push it out even more and get a bit of radio play and get a bit of people kind of pushing it on a bit more. But
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm just very, very happy that it's finally out and I finally released something again. It's always nice to be releasing stuff, especially this song. It's a very special song to me, so I'm glad that.
Yeah, it's nice to have it out, and hopefully, what I'm looking forward to most is gigs whenever they actually come back.
Yeah,
It's going to be nice to hear it live,
Mm.
like actually live,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been on a live. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, hopefully, whenever that is. I don't like to dwell on it too much, but
Yeah,
we'll mosey on. Anyhow,
exactly.
I don't think I have anything else to say other than congratulations. It's nice to have some new music out there,
Yeah, it is. It is. It's kind of refreshing because I was sick of looking at my Spotify page, seeing a Christmas song and Without You. As much as I love the song, as much as I love the songs, it's kind of like when people see my stuff on TikTok, it's hard for them to go over and just listen to 2 songs.
Exactly.
I want to have as much over there as I can to get them glued to my music. So
yeah, at the same time though as well, it's kind of hard because you don't want to be throwing out crap either,
Yeah.
It's to
Yeah, exactly.
it's to kind of you need to trust what the stuff that you're putting out and make sure that it actually is of a standard that you're happy with it.
I have a bit of a bank of songs that I know are ready. I'm not ready to go. Obviously, I haven't recorded them yet, but that I think are good enough to release. And that people have I played them on live to people and they've loved them. So I'm getting asked to release a different song every day, but it's hard when people kind of don't realize how long it takes to do that kind of stuff. So it's hard for them to kind of wait. But no, if they're a patient bunch of fans I have, so so they know the music is going to come eventually. So
yeah,
like they're very happy this is out. Oh my.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, fair play to you.
Thanks.
Hopefully it won't be too long before we're back gigging again and you can actually have full bands in the studio and stuff. Because I think you might be able to churn out some stuff quicker and stuff like that, But there's no rush.
Exactly.
There's no rush. I think the lockdown has been great for musicians. I think there's been a lot of writing going on, so I think it's been good. I think good things are going to come of it. I think venues aren't going to know what hit them when we come back. I think venues should be more than willing to have artists in when we come back.
Oh, definitely.
Because it was only when you went to these restaurants and pubs that would usually have music on a Saturday or a Friday evening, and it's only when you went there during that. Well, I didn't go. I was working in a pub during lockdown, but it's only when you're there and there's no music that you realize how much it actually contributes to the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You definitely notice that it's missed and that it's not there. So the sooner we get people back playing gigs in a safe manner, the better.
Exactly.
Anyhow, Jamie, thanks a million for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me, Owen. Thanks a million.
It was lovely to have you. Sure, you're a dote.
How about that?
And yeah, sure, we'll chat soon. Stay safe anyway, and mind yourself and all that jazz. And we'll talk again soon, I'm sure.
We will, of course.
Anyhow, to anyone watching, thanks for joining. I posted the link there in the comments. You can check out Jamie's brand new song on Spotify, and it's on iTunes, and it's on YouTube. It's on all those platforms. So go check it out and share it around with all your friends and spread the love a bit. And yeah, let's get this song going. Get things going for Jamie again. Get things going for all artists. Since we're kind of coming out of this lockdown, let's get things up and running now properly. But until the next time I see you all, stay safe and stay happy and talk soon. Thanks a million. Good luck.